SWT Radio. Sadie, start bringing them hits. 2021, come listen real quick. Come, chill, chill and listen. Come, chill, chill and listen. Come, chill, chill and listen. Sadie.
Hey, what's up? What's up? This your girl, Sadie Star.
Yes, and this is your boy Ralph, and we are back with another show on WSWT Radio.
Yes, and shout out to all my people out there on Facebook. Shout out to Rita. Shout out to Pastor Lynn. What's up? What's up, y'all? Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking, baby. It feels so good to be in the land of the living. I got my co-host with me, Mr. Raphael. Mr. Ralph, a.k.a.
Ralph, yeah.
A.k.a. As Ralph.
We're going to work on that, but you're right for the most part.
So, good morning to all my Facebook people. Good morning, good morning. God is so good. He woke us up to let us see another day, and, you know, it's a blessing. So, let's get it popping. I'm ready.
Yes.
There's new things coming, so let's get it.
Yes, I definitely agree. So, today, and for those that may not know, and I know time flies, so today marks 12 years since the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, unexpectedly passed away. Wow. So I want to know, to all those that are watching, as I thank Greg for tuning in, appreciate you much for that, and for those that are watching on Sadie's Live, where were you when you found out about Michael Jackson unexpectedly passing away on this day 12 years ago?
Wow. So did y'all hear him? He said, where were y'all at when Michael Jackson passed away? I know, as far as with me, what was I doing? I was on the west side of Chicago, leaving my brother's house, and I turned on the radio station. It was like, Michael Jackson passed away. I was like, oh my God. Wow. Mm-hmm. So I remember my son was sitting in the back seat, just bust out crying, like, Michael Jackson dead? I was like, this can't be real. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. So that's why I was on my way, just on my way home, leaving my brother's house. So Lynn said he was at home. Wow. That was a hurtful moment for me. Like when Michael Jackson passed away, you know, the Jackson 5, the king of pop, you know.
Yeah. I mean, and it got to a point, it wasn't just a shocking moment for you, it was a shocking moment for the entire world. And it got to a point where it was so shocking, the internet crashed when that happened. And to answer that question, I was actually at work. I was at work. I was doing security at Aldi for a company that's no longer in business, but it's actually bought out by the company I'm with now. And one customer just frantically said, "Oh my goodness, Michael Jackson just died." I'm like, "Say what?" Then my phone started blowing up. I'm like, "Oh man, that was one of the most unforgettable things, too," and it was one of the most unforgettable days at work ever.
Well, I can tell you one thing: his legend will most definitely live on, because when you think about it, every child wants to be like Michael Jackson. Yes. My son is 6 years old, and he wants to be like Michael Jackson too. So it's like his legend will live forever. You know, his spirit will never die. But, you know, we miss him. I miss him. Rita said she was at home too when Michael Jackson passed away. So, wow, that was tough for us, you know, but it will always live. His moonwalk, everything about him, the style will always live forever. So,
and I'm telling you, and he actually has the highest selling album of all time, Thriller.
Yeah, but with that, I just think that it was a lot of stuff that was with that, you know. It was just because he was talking too much. And that's just my opinion, you know. Mm-hmm. But, you know, rest in peace to Michael Jackson. And we will always and forevermore miss you forever, forever.
Yes.
Yes. So, listen, we got a lot of stuff that's going to be coming up, a lot of interviews that's going to be coming up. I just found out Jesse Jackson, I don't know if that's true, but I heard he went to jail. Is that true?
I ain't hear nothing about that.
You didn't? I don't know if it's true, but, you know, pretty soon Jesse Jackson will be coming on. I'm going to interview him as well. And it's going to be...
We're talking about the elder Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, the elder, senior, Reverend. Let me get that correct. Let me get that correct.
Okay.
The Reverend Jesse Jackson, because, you know, I think I was like, yeah, Jesse Jackson. It was like, no, don't just say just or Mr. You have to put the Reverend.
Yes.
So Reverend Jesse Jackson will be coming on. Lynn said his children is doing well. Daughter is modeling. Are you talking about Michael Jackson? Yeah. I know his kids went through they went through a lot, especially his daughter. I didn't hear much about the son, Michael Jackson's son, but I know like his daughter Paris, she went through a lot.
Yeah.
And I know she's doing music too. So, yeah. So I know she went through a lot of things, suicidal and all types of stuff. You just don't know what people just be going through in their life. So,
especially after losing someone that was real close to her. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what that's like, but it's just so crazy because, and I think during that time, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but correct me if I am. I believe she actually shaved her head at one point.
yeah, when people going through some type of mental thing, that's one of the first things they do is shave their head. Because I remember when I was going through a lot, it was like a lot of different things going on back to back. It was like my son, was going through surgery. Then it's like I ended up losing my husband. So it's like a lot of things was going on back to back to back to back. So I shaved the side of my hair because it's like, I don't know, something about when a person is going through, especially losing somebody in their life, and then just going through like depression or whatever you may be going through in that time. So it's like people, for some reason, just shave their hair. Because I did mask like that. Like, I didn't shave all of it, but like the side of my hair was shaved. I guess because I was going through some crazy things. So, Rita said, I believe Michael died from stress from the media. That could be true as well. I believe that Michael Jackson was going through stress. That's why he was on medication.
Yeah, for insomnia.
So, yeah. So that could be true. But I still, like I said, I have my little thoughts of what I think might had happened. Because I know in the beginning, like, he had got to the point where he got real, real bold and just started telling everything like, listen, they trying to take over. They doing this. I want my masters back. So it's like when he began to say like all these things that the industry was doing to him, and all of a sudden he died. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I know he said this is it, but I ain't think it would be it like this though.
He said maybe I'll be, you know what, Glenn? Lynn, that would be awesome if I could get her on the show. That would be, because I'm reaching out to like a lot of people, and a lot of people is reaching out to me, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah, who are you trying to?
He said Paris. That'd be good if I could get Paris. That would be good.
Yeah, it definitely would be. If you got her social media, I don't know if she's actually on social media. Not to mention how much she's on, but that'll definitely be good.
Yeah, I probably will try to reach out to her. Thanks for that.
I mean, if you can pull Raven Simone's father, Christopher Pierman, I'm pretty sure that's possible too.
Yeah, and then y'all, I don't know if y'all familiar with Randy White. That was Paula White's ex-husband. I don't know if you're familiar with Paula White. She was a big pastor from Florida. Me and her husband, we talked. Me and Randy White, we talked. I was shocked. I'm like, oh my God, it's Randy, because I always loved the fact that Randy and Paula White had that connection with God, and then they was, growing in the ministry, and they was like mentoring a lot of people. So it's like with that, I was just like, oh my God, like this is the person. Like when I, was younger and I was following them on TBN and stuff, and I'm like, I'm talking to Randy White, like what the heck is going on? So it was exciting. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what? Anything else that was going on with them?
Well, let me see. Lynn said, some think he faked his death. You know what? I heard that too, Michael. You know what? Since y'all want to stick on Michael, we're going to stick on Michael today.
Yeah. I heard about that too.
Yeah. You know what? And I was starting to think that because they had one video where Michael, I don't know, he was at, what was he? He was at, it was a guy that was at a funeral. And his brothers, they got up on stage, and it was like, who was that? I think it was Tito or Randy. It was one of them. They was like, I remember when they had went to a house party back in the 80s. And they was like, Michael Jackson had disguised himself. And he walked up at the party because he didn't want people to know who he was. But Randy was like, I knew exactly who Michael was. He was like, because Michael was known for disguising himself. He didn't want people to know who he was. So he had like, put like little costumes on. And so right while they was saying that, it was a guy sitting next to Chris Tucker.
Okay.
And he was dressed up in like a little costume. And I promise y'all, it looked just like Michael. I don't know how true it is, but it did look like him though.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's something though. But, but regardless, I mean, he also had, he had been accused of a number of things,
Yeah.
but no matter how many things he was accused of, you can never take away what he has accomplished in the music industry.
Yeah, I just think that a lot of and this right here, it bugs me so much because when you think about it, since we on the subject about Michael Jackson, you just brought up the fact that he's been accused of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of them things that he's been accused of, I don't know how true or how real it may or may not be, but I look at the fact how now you look at what's his name, the guy from Memphis, Tennessee, what's his name? Oh my God, the King of Rock. Elvis Presley, right? You think of Elvis Presley now. Now Elvis Presley, when Elvis Presley first, when I heard different things about Elvis Presley, especially with the thing that went on with R. Kelly, people started bringing up the fact that okay, Elvis Presley was dating, his wife at the one he married. What was her name? Lisa's mom.
Priscilla Presley.
Priscilla Presley. Now, when he married Priscilla, Priscilla was a little girl when they first started dating. Yeah, so it's like with that, you didn't hear nothing about that. Like all that was swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So they didn't really talk about the fact that he was with Priscilla and she was a little girl. They didn't talk about that because this was a grown man dating a little girl. So the fact is that so now the thing come out with R. Kelly, and it's like everybody bashing R. Kelly because it's like, okay, he messed around with these young girls. The thing with the R. Kelly case is I think that the parents have a lot to do with that.
I agree with you on that one, because if you are a parent and you know that your child is underage, there is no way that she should be in the same presence unless at a concert far away, like in a balcony somewhere from him. That's it.
Well, my thing is, the parents, a lot of these parents don't even check to see where their kids at. And I believe that a lot of them parents was pushing their kids off on him. I believe that so wholeheartedly because everybody know how, R. Kelly, how his music is. So therefore, if you got a 16-year-old daughter, she's going to be automatically attracted to this older man. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, why even tease her like that? Like, I don't even want my daughter, I won't even take my daughter to, an R. Kelly concert or any other thing because that's too overrated for her. So I just look at the fact how I think a lot of these parents push their children off on him. I do believe the parents are just as guilty as he is.
And there's definitely a lot of truth to that, too.
Yeah,
There's definitely a lot of truth to that, especially with the last accusations that were against him.
Yes, I truly agree with that. It's like with that, we just have to, know your kids at all times. And a lot of parents don't even care. Like these girls these days, they dress up like grown women. You can't even tell if they 15 or 16 no more. They got a better shape than a grown one. So it's like you really don't know. And when they get caught up with these older guys, you be looking like, and the guy's like, I didn't know she was that young. Because girls do lie about their age.
Oh, I know. I know someone that did just that. And to be honest with you, it would have gotten ugly if he would not have told the mom what happened. And I was like, wow. I was like, very long story short with that one. He saw her. He was attracted to her. She lied about his age. She was going to call the police until he pleaded with her. He said he didn't know. And I can believe it because she did have a history of lying about her age. And thankfully, the mom didn't call the police. But all hell broke loose once she found out what her daughter did.
Wow. Now, Lynn said money plays a great part. That's so true. A lot of these parents get paid. A lot of these guys, they'll pay the parent. Now, let me tell y'all, I know that right there, Lynn, I know that right there is to be so true because there are a lot of parents, and the reason why I say a lot of parents play roles in this stuff. Now, I know some people that did that before, and it's like, this was like way back in the day. And I wasn't there, but I heard through the grapevine. So it's like, yeah, a lot of parents would just trick their kids off to older men just to get money. And like you said, money plays a big part And that's so I truly believe that.
A huge part. Yes, I definitely agree. Especially if they behind on bills and bills need to be paid.
But I think that's ridiculous. Like, how could you?
It's ridiculous, right? But you know where I'm going with this, though.
Yeah. So it's just a lot with that. So I think we need to just do better as parents. You know, like I told my daughter, I want you to be greater than me. Be greater than what I ever been in life. I don't want you to be nothing like me. Be greater and go far in life. So. With that being said, we're gonna take us. We want to say something.
The only thing I was gonna say that's how my daughter is. She's done better in school than I ever did.
Right, and that's what you want as a parent. Yeah. You want your kids to do better than you. So, so we're gonna come right back, y'all. We're gonna take us a quick break. This your girl Sadie Star.
Yeah, this is your boy Raphael, but you can also call me Ralph, and this is WSWT Radio.
Yes, and we will be right back. Don't go nowhere, and don't forget to share the video. Peace out. Okay. I don't know, it sounds so low, don't it?
A little bit, yeah.
I believe that. I believe that. I truly believe that, man. Talking about millions of dollars, a lot of people, they'll pay off in a minute, boy. Let me see. And thank you, Lamb, for supporting me. I truly appreciate the love. I truly appreciate that. You and Rita, I truly appreciate the love. Let me see. Okay. It sounds so low for some reason. Yes, we are most definitely family. Yes. Let me fade this out. I don't know why it sounds so low like that.
I'm not sure why.
Yes. Thank you, Rita. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support.
Is the volume up?
Yeah, it's up.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just low for some reason.
I'm not sure why.
I'm about to go back up in the configuration.
Okay.
Okay, go back on. Hey, what's up? This your girl, Sadie Star.
Yeah, this is Raphael. You also call me Ralph, and this is WSWT Radio.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We are in the building. We are in the house. Shout out to all my people that's on Facebook. Shout out to Lynn. Shout out to Rita. I truly appreciate the love. I truly appreciate the support. I appreciate y'all, period. So, and Rita say, what you say, Rita? What you say? I'm going to put you out there. Yeah, thank you. And Lynn said, I'm here for you when you need me. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate the love.
Yes.
So we've been talking about, what's his name, Michael Jackson, and, his legacy. It would never die out. And I kind of wanted to talk about, what's his name again? Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley.
Yeah, Elvis
and I just look at how a lot of people, even with the Elvis Presley, how they never really talked about the fact that when he dated Priscilla Presley, that she was a young girl. And you'll never hear stuff about that. But, it's something how the black community, we come against each other, but we don't never go against the ones that, did the real dirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of crazy to me how that kind of like wraps up all in one. And even with the Michael Jackson case, how he was just constantly saying, listen, I did not rape these kids. I didn't do that. And I looked at the fact how Oprah Winfrey, how I think, what was that, last year or year before last? I think it was like right before the pandemic, how she had some people come on that said that they stayed with Michael Jackson, and how they, the kids would be up there with Michael Jackson, they'd be touching on them and stuff. And I just thought that was ridiculous. Like, you stomping on this man's name, and he's no longer here no more. How do we know if this is even true?
Right.
But it's like, after that, we hear nothing else about it no more. Nothing else about it. So I just look at the fact how we as as black people, we, so-called blacks, how we just so quick to down one another, and we don't look at the facts, or we don't try to do more research on anything. We just so quick to just down one another and say, no, you did it. You did it because the media said, and this person said it too. Now they're saying, me too did it, me too. That happened to me too. So it's like we be just against everybody that's in our culture. That's why we can't never mold anything or build anything, because we're so against each other.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with you on that one, because of the simple fact that, like for those that are not of color, they, and in some cases, they even admit to doing the dirt, but you don't hear nothing about it.
You don't hear nothing about it.
No.
Even with what was the young guy that was from Chicago? He went down to Mississippi. I don't know. I keep on forgetting his name. Emmett Till. Now with the Emmett Till case, and it's so messed up. This boy, he was from Chicago, and because I took my kids to his gravesite, so he was in Chicago, and he went down to Mississippi for the summer or whatever, and how they beat him. He was a child.
Right.
They killed him, beat him, but you don't hear nobody talking about that no more. Even though it happened some years ago or whatever, but the fact is that we are so quick to down each other, and so quick to come against each other. Now, the lady that said that he's supposed to wink to her or whatever, she got on her deathbed and say he didn't do that. So he died for nothing.
And honestly, even though there's no telling how much time she has left, I honestly feel that she should serve time in prison for that.
Yeah, she should. She should have, but she was on her deathbed. So, and plus, even if she wasn't on her deathbed, she still wasn't gonna serve time.
Yeah, so. But if that was someone of color,
you already know.
Yeah, so you know the rest of it.
You already know. Now, Lynn said, "Do you think that Oprah Winfrey is a traitor? When she first started out, it was all blacks, and then her show is continue." He said, let me see. Okay, now her show is mostly all white. That's so true. Oprah Winfrey did start it off as, this, like she was just all about her culture. And it's like after that, she was just like whatever, the money is over here, so I'm going over here. So, yeah, I do agree with you on that, because Oprah, I don't know. I like Oprah, but then again, something right there. But I really do like Oprah, Yeah. But I do think that, I don't know. I think she just went where the money was at.
I believe so too. And for those that don't know, even though not necessarily for her, but I actually worked for a company that was stationed. They actually had an account.
So when she was based in Chicago?
Yeah, when she was in Chicago, I worked for a security company, and I was actually doing security in the building where she had her shows at. Now, I did meet her on a few occasions, but she just basically was just going up through the elevator to her area, and that was pretty much it.
Did she act happy, like she was just like more in the chill mode?
She was more on chill mode.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She was more, and then like if I was at the main door and people walked by, I had to stand in the main door to make sure that nobody was trying to. Thankfully, that wasn't so hectic, but still, I mean, it's something about Oprah. It's like one side is saying I like her, but at the same time, it's something about her that's kind of sneaky about her.
Yeah, it is. Because Rita says she think Oprah just mainly just went for the fame. I do too. I think her main focus was the fame. That's why I said she went to where the money was at instead of just you know what? It's like when you think about it, it's so much that you could talk about when it comes to Oprah. She did some good deeds, but it's like on the other hand, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like she's like a mystery to me. You really don't know, because it's like one minute she here, next minute she there. So it's like I don't know, but I think she did follow more of the fame as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she went to where the money was at. They because when she was just based in Chicago, it was like, she was Oprah and everybody was following her. People loved her. And it's like then she just flipped the script and just started talking more. I won't say white. I don't like people use that word. Oh, you talking white? It was like more proper English or whatever. But I do think that she flipped the script on us, and now I think she love her culture, but I think that she is mainly against a lot of black males. Now that I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
There's definitely some truth to what you said in regards to that, and I think and I believe, and not only just her, but her best friend Gail King. I think she's against
A lot of black
men
males.
too. That interview with R. Kelly was no exception.
That right there was the craziest interview ever. Now, I just think like Gail, I think that they know what they be doing.
I think so too.
And I don't see them going after the white males.
No.
I don't see them going after them. As if like the white males don't do anything. They do stuff just as well as the black men do. You know, males do things as well.
Charlie Sheen.
Exactly. Oh.
And he admitted to all of this, but you don't see them with no interview with him.
Wow.
Who was that?
Let's talk about Charlie Sheen for a minute. Now, I don't know if y'all remember the Charlie Sheen case. Now, that case right there was mind-blowing.
Oh, my goodness.
All these years, this man did a man show. What was the name of the show?
2.5 Men.
Yeah, 2.5 Men. How he was this big player, sleeping with all these different women. And come to find out, this is his lifestyle. He had AIDS.
Yeah.
Is it HIV or he had AIDS?
Well, it's HIV, but it hasn't turned into AIDS yet, or at least not that I know of.
Right, but this man had straight up HIV.
And came out with it.
And was spreading it to women.
But we haven't heard much of him since.
You don't hear nothing about that. Mm-mm. What's y'all thoughts on this? Because I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You didn't hear not Gail, not Oprah bashing him. I'm bashing him not one time. Now, if that was a black man, oh my God.
Ratings
that would have blew up.
Oh my goodness, ratings would have been sky high. It would have been a lot of viewers.
Yep.
It's crazy, but you're right though. I mean, you're right because he should have been drugged under the mud too.
Yeah, because that right there, that's something that you brought. I forget all about that because that's what they want us to do. They want us to forget about stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Why did I bring that back up? I think that's ridiculous. Yeah, they should. That's ridiculous. Now this man, he slept with all these different women. Mm-hmm. He slept with all these different, and he didn't even tell a lot of the women that he had HIV. And he just straight gave it to them and was like, whatever, I'm Charlie Sheen. I can do what I want to do.
And that right there, that's attempted murder.
Hey, Sissy, how you doing? How you doing?
If you really want to,
yes,
if you really want to put it to, that's actually attempted murder because usually, like if he know he got it and he ain't tell nobody, then yeah, he basically had every intention on infecting every woman that he slept with that.
Yep. That's so true, and that's why. Okay, let me see. Okay, Lynn said, "I'm not saying like, sure you can know white and black. Don't forget about your people. I will never forget about my people, even if I reach it big. I'm gonna always be me. You see this natural hair? It's gonna stay like that. Man, it's still gonna stay just like that. So I'm gonna always be natural. I'm gonna always be me. So yeah, Oprah. She did flip the script though. She did. Mm-hmm. Okay, hey sissy. Rita said, do you try to take the weight, huh? Said, do you try to take black people down? Do they, okay. Oh, you said they do. Yeah, they do. They do. It's all based on the media. That's why, I try to put this whole thing together based on black media because I want us to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Mm-hmm. I want us to go for the real things that's going out there. I don't want to just go after one race and don't talk about the other. I want to go, listen, wrong is wrong, right is right. Mm-hmm. If a person doing wrong, that's something that we should all hit on. It shouldn't just be the fact that, I'm going to just talk about this and I'm going to push my race to the side and cover my race up. No, let's talk about it all. So that's why I'm striving to just bring out a media where we can talk about everything and be real and truthful about it, because you don't hear people talking about that. Yeah,
and you know what, and this is something that really irks my soul especially when it comes to black women. Now, the thing
we have to hear this.
Okay, now what really irks and I actually posted about this last night, and what really irks my soul about black women is when they get down, and I don't know, you might have heard of this, then again, I'm not sure. But I don't know, does the name Sha'Carri Richardson ring a bell to you?
You talking about, not really, what happened?
Okay, she is a woman who was competing to be on the Olympic team for Tokyo next month. Now she had orange hair. She was.
Oh, you talking about
yeah.
Okay, I don't know her name. Okay,
yeah, that's her
okay.
name,
Yeah.
Sha'Carri Richardson, and. And the sad part about it, the ones that were trying to down her were people of color because of the fact that she wore orange hair.
Right.
I mean, come on now. I mean,
right. They want to call her ghetto. I saw they call her ghetto with her nails and stuff. But y'all remember FloJo?
Yeah.
FloJo had long nails.
Yes.
She used to wear her lipstick and run. So.
And she was one of the most decorated sprinters in U.S. Olympic history.
Yes.
And Sha'Carri Richardson, she keeps this up, her name gonna be on that list too.
Exactly.
And it's just like, and another thing is, just like that time when Gabby Douglas, in the 2012 Olympics in London, they were making fun of how her hair was so nappy, and at that point in time, she was 16. Well, I'd rather have her 16 with nappy hair with 2 gold medals than to be on an episode of 16 and pregnant.
Exactly. You're right about that. You're so right. You just hit that one real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. And you know what? You're making some really, really, really good points because I look at the fact that they call her ghetto because she have orange hair and then she'll flip to like blue hair or whatever with the long nails. Mm-hmm. But they don't look at the fact that everybody is wearing color in their hair. You got a lot of white women that wear orange and blue and purple and different colors. You would say, oh, that's so pretty. A black girl be like, that's sharp. I like your color. That's cute. But when it comes to a sister, they be like, she ghetto. I don't like that on her. She look ghetto. That's crazy.
It's beyond crazy. And what's even crazier about that, and it actually took a lot of strength for her to even compete in that. And the reason why I say that is because she just recently lost her biological mother like a week or 2 ago. Wow. And for her to come out to compete to get a spot on the U.S. Olympic team and
that's
make
amazing.
it.
That's amazing.
That's beyond amazing.
Yes, that's strength. Like
yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So my message is stop downing black women because of how they got their hair. If they succeed, lift them up, encourage them, keep them going because one bad message could trigger whatever wounds they may have hidden and they just go ballistic out of nowhere. We don't need that.
Yes,
let's encourage our black women. Not just not in the Olympics, but just encourage them overall.
Period. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, now you hitting some stuff, bro. Let me tell y'all. One day I went to the movies. I had took my daughter and my son to the movies. This was like 2 weeks ago. And we in the movie theater, we watching the movie. We went to go see what's that called? Jack Peter or whatever. The little rabbit movie. So we sitting up, we eating our food. So it's like a mixture of different races in there. We all enjoying the movies with our kids. So all of a sudden, now y'all know how some kids can get throwing popcorns. Mm-hmm. So the little kids was throwing popcorns, and I guess they hit this girl and her family. So of course it was a black family that the kids hit. So the girl was like, wait a minute, correct your kids. Your kids throwing popcorns at us. So the girl was like, my kids ain't throwing no popcorns and all this. Now, if the lady's telling you that popcorn's coming from over there, just correct your kids and just let it be. And just apologize. Right. But it got so bad, so everybody started, it's about to get ready to fight. So I just automatically hurry up and took my kids out the movie theater. Now, what really got me is they took it outside in the hallway. Now, everybody pulling their phones out, especially when it comes to, different white people. I'm going to put it out there. You have white people pulling their phones out. You got the black people, and you got the Arabs. They pulling their phone out. Now, my daughter, her friend is an Arab. Okay. So she was with them, and the mother was there too. So the mother's sitting right there, she laughing. Now let me tell y'all something. It amazes me how different races, they'll look at us they'll look at me as a black woman, and if they see me, they'll try to pick everything out about me that they feel is ghetto. So when the 2 girls came out in the hallway, they arguing or whatever, they about to fight, I jumped in the middle of them. I didn't have to do that. I could have got hurt. I had my son with me. I jumped in the middle of them. I said, sis, don't do this. I said, it's already bad enough that people want to, you see everybody pulling their phones out. They want to call us ghetto. They want to call us hood rats. They want to call us hoodlums. They want to call us every name in the book that's bad. I said, don't make us look bad like that. I said, sis, both of y'all black. Let's lead us and walk away from this. It's not that serious of no doggone popcorns. Like, let it go. Kids gonna be kids. I did that when I was, when I was young. I used to throw popcorns at people while I'm up in there acting silly because I was immature. So I'm like, sis, just let that go and just walk away. And so people's like, why you jump in the middle of that? No, because white women, black women, why we can't fix each other crowns if our crown's tipping over or if it's falling off? Help me put my crown back on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind being corrected. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Correct me. So it's like, I just hate seeing black sisters. We argue with each other. We don't get along. We jealous of one another. Let's just leave that junk alone and grow as women.
I definitely agree. And it is enough for everybody to eat. It is enough for everybody to shine.
But it's not even about the jealousy. It was the fact that we always, even when you see on social media, they fight. I don't even look at the fights. I think it's ridiculous. But I told her, sis, only thing they want to do is call us hood rats, hoodlums, and animals. I said, sis, walk away from it and just let it go. And her husband couldn't even calm her down, but I stepped right there in the middle with her. During the pandemic, I stepped in the middle and said, no, we're not going to do this. Let that go, sis. Let it go. I'm like, I don't even know you, but let it go. Our kids is watching us. They are watching. We are our kids' role models. Our kids are watching us. Let it go. And she looked at me and she said, you're right. And she just walked away. And that's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to correct one another when we wrong. Let's start correcting one another. We ain't got to argue about every little stupid thing. Now we want to fight. You touched me. You bumped into me. Let that go. I'm sorry. It's not that serious.
You're right.
It's not that serious.
You hitting on something too.
Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Fix my crown. My crown's tipping over. Let's fix our young teenagers' tiaras. If they tiara is tipping over, fix their tiara. Don't sit there and talk about them and down them. Let's fix it. Let's get this thing together so we can grow as women. It's time for that.
And let me add that. It's not just the women that has to help fix your crown. Fellas, we got to be on the job too.
Yes,
we definitely got to be on it, because not just because of that, but we also have to be their protectors.
Yes, you're right. And Krista said people, don't know how to discipline their kids. That's true. People don't. Now that's what I'm saying. Like her husband, she know her kids were throwing popcorn, so she should have corrected them and disciplined them right away. I'll go back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I pretty much said everything, and it's just, I mean, I can't speak for every black man, but I'm willing to protect my beautiful black queens, and this one here is definitely no exception.
Thank you. Now, Crystal said, right, people can't handle being wrong. That's so true. They can't. People cannot handle being wrong. They can't take it.
You're right. You're right. You definitely, I agree. They can't.
Yeah. But it's like, that's what I'm saying. We are so against each other. We're not, but when it comes to like a white person coming up and calling you the N-word, do you want to cry? I don't get that. We'll cry because somebody white or another race will say, call us the N-word, then we want to bust out and cry. But then if me or you say that, they want to kill us. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about our own race. That's crazy.
That's beyond crazy.
That's crazy.
Because usually it would be the other way around.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yep.
I know.
Yep. And then the crazy part about it, when we was in the movie theater, like I said, my daughter was with her friends, and the mother, the friend mother had went, and she's Arab, and she's sitting right there too, just getting down, laughing. So I walked out. I said, I don't see nothing funny. I said, y'all want to sit up in here and laugh? I see nothing funny about this. I said, because all they want to do, and including you too, because I'm bold like that. I walk up to her. I'm not finna sugarcoat and be like, oh, don't laugh at my race. No, I said, because if I was with you, and if that was your race doing that, they won't find nothing funny. Matter of fact, they probably will start crying. Oh my God, why is this? Why is that? They're going to want to help their race and take up for their race. But I'm not finna sit here and let you laugh at my sister. Because you laughing at her, guess what? You laughing at me too. And that's how I look at that. So I had to go over there and correct that. Said, no, I'm not going to let you just sit here and just laugh at them. No, I don't see anything funny. I don't care if you is my daughter's friend, mother. I don't care about that. You're not going to sit here and laugh at her because you laughing at me too. And I told my daughter, don't you ever in your life sit there and you laugh at somebody in your race about to fight. I said, because your friend, she won't have that. She's going to take up for her race. So therefore, you take up for yours too. If you see somebody out there fighting, you don't sit there and laugh with your friends because I don't see anything funny. And I told no, you correct that. Said no, don't laugh at them because if that was her race, I promise you she'll cry. And my daughter won't laugh because she's serious about her race. I'm serious about mine too. So don't sit there and just say, you know, no. I told them I don't see nothing funny. Now what? Nothing. Because I'm going to take up for my sisters. I don't see nothing funny. Right or wrong, I don't see nothing funny. What you over here laughing for? So she was like, and she got herself together like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. Because I don't see anything funny now. I mean, because you laughing at me too. You know? Right. So that's how we got to be with one another. We have to learn how to protect our people and learn how to correct things. Like I jumped in the middle of that and I corrected that right away. Mm-hmm. So we have to learn how, as Black people, start standing up for our own people and watch and see us grow better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Rita said, everything doesn't deserve a reaction. It sure don't. It doesn't. Crystal said, yes, that's true, Rita. Yep, that's true. Everything doesn't, it's something how we take things and we just, I don't know. And I'm saying this because I'm not a racist person, but I just want our race to grow. Because a lot of people, their stuff is corrected, but our stuff is a mess. We're all over the place.
And you know what? And the crazy part about it is that you can want to correct it, but the thing is, there are so many people that do not want to, that would hate being corrected. I'm the kind that would correct anyone. And I feel like if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know and I'll correct it.
But the thing is, are you mature enough to accept the correction?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Go ahead, you read what
okay, Rita said, my cousin told me 2 white kids called her granddaughter a monkey, and she told her granddaughter not to take that in the spirit. People are taught this, that they are. Yeah. Racism is taught from the bone. Oh my God. When you hear a child calls another child a monkey, that's crazy. Yeah. Like that child was taught that.
Definitely.
The parent most definitely came from the household. And I look at the fact how I see so much going on. Like my daughter went through that before when she was in school. She told me a boy called her a monkey. So I'm like, what? Oh, I'm going up to the school. So I went up to the school. I talked to the teacher and I talked to the principal. No, you're not going to put that in my daughter's spirit because we're not monkeys. And I don't see how people would even accept the fact that they're a monkey. What makes you think you're a monkey? Right. What makes you think that? And let's break it down. The structure of a monkey. First of all, a monkey have small lips. Yeah. A lot of Black people don't have small lips. I never saw one monkey. I don't remember seeing one monkey with big lips. Have you?
Nope.
I never saw one with big lips. And monkey have real big ears. Let's be real. I never saw a Black person with real big ears like that. Have you? Have you saw a Black person with? That's all I'm saying. Y'all read between the lines. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Marshina Green, I love you, Bessie. How you doing? And that's all I'm saying. Like, we have to start really giving detail on a lot of things that we do because we just be represented the wrong way. And I really don't like that. I like to see Black women come together and let's love each other. Like I said, help me fix my crown. Let's help these young girls fix their tiaras because these girls, without our wisdom, they would be lost.
Right.
They'd be lost.
I agree. So on that note, we have to take a quick break.
Okay, you looking like I got the,
Yeah,
okay, y'all.
So we're gonna take a quick break, but we'll be right back. We're gonna talk about some real stuff when we come back on WSWT Radio.
Real media, baby. Real media. We'll be right back. It's your girl, Say the
And
Star.
this is your boy Ralph. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Love you too, my Greena. Love you too. don't know why it sounds so low.
Been waiting long enough, let's go. Let's go. Leave the past where it's at, that's growth. PJs get away, let's toast. Jet ski ride away, let's float. Let the wind blow, mommy, just live. Something fast through the lane, switch gears. From the soul, baby, tell me how you feel. Don't wanna lie, nah, we just keep it real. Grant your wish, I'm a present, it's a gift. Shout it, ocean, man, it's hard not to slip. Keep the Tim's on, get a nice grip. I got your hair money, baby, don't trip. Lake front, smoke something, get a breeze. Change, man, X used to call me. No, you gonna take this.
Y'all remember house music, y'all? We're gonna play some house music in this hour right here. Yes. I don't know why it sounds so low though. Look what you're gonna do. You can't feel that. And abuse it. There was nothing to it. Ain't I really down? Playing the game to do. Hey, what's up? What's up? This your girl Sadie Star, and Ralphie took him a quick break, so he'll be right back. So listen, we had a great conversation today, talking about a lot of things. We went from talking about R. Kelly, from talking about Michael Jackson and his legacy, from talking about the King of Rock, Elvis Presley, just a lot of things, and a lot of things that we kind of take for granted, far as just research, period. Like, we don't really do a lot of research, and we so quick to just down one another, down the Black community. And it's like, we must get to the point where we can no longer continue to keep downing our brothers and sisters. It's time to start uplifting people and starting to let people know that, you know, I love you regardless of what you got going on. Let's start to change some things and start looking at things from a different angle. So I'm so ready for that. I'm so ready for a change. I look at so many people, how we, you know, so quick to fight one another, especially when it comes to women, Black women. We have to change that. I see on social media so many fights and stuff, so many Black women fighting each other. I don't even look at it, because I think it's sad that we are put ourselves out there like that and want to hurt one another. But we're quick to cry when somebody called us the N-word. Like, why is that? Like, why are we so quick to cry? We can't deal with that. Like, oh my God, you called me the N-word, but if it was a Black brother or a Black sister, we bump into one another. We're ready to kill each other. So that right there in our life, y'all, we have to really change. We have to really do something different. We just have to make different changes in our life and move forward. It's time for a change. And my thing is, I just like the fact how a lot of Black people are starting to wake up, but you still got those that still sleep. And a reason why I believe that a lot of Black people are still asleep, because the killing is going crazy. You look at Chicago, all you see is killing. All you see is people killing one another. No love. It's like the love has went, as the Bible would say, cold wax. There is no love in this city. Not just this city, but it's all over now. You have people just randomly walking up to people, killing them, even on the expressway. People just killing. It's like, where is the love going? Where have it went? So my thing is, my people, it's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to start loving one another again. I remember back in the 80s, oh my God, if I did something wrong, you know, the neighbor would come over and tell my mother, and my mother would whoop my butt. Nowadays, if you go over there and tell a neighbor that your child did something wrong, they want to fight you. Okay, that's my baby. She can do what she want to do. And I think that's ridiculous. The love has left the earth. There is no more love. I just feel like it's leaving. You find you don't even see family loving each other no more. I remember back in the day, we used to have family picnics, and you know, everything was just cool. Like, you playing the music and you feeling the vibe of things. It's like nowadays, People don't even want to be with the family no more. You got family fighting family. It's ridiculous. The family don't even love family no more. All you see now is just people arguing all the time. Even family killing family. You know, and it's ridiculous. The mothers want to fight the daughters want to fight the mothers, or they jealous of one. It's crazy. It's time for us to wake up and time for us to start loving one another. I'm not just saying it's our race, because you got other races do the same thing, but right now we're going to focus on us, because we need to uplift each other. We need to grow. So we need to have a community talk, and let's just talk everything out instead of adding people in our circle. People been added in our circle for so long. Till it's like we getting advice from other people. No, let's talk amongst each other and solve the problem. I just think it's just time for a change, and it's time for us to really wake up. Like I said, some has woken, but many are still asleep, and that's just how I feel about it. And I know a lot of people don't like me talking about this a lot, but I'm going to talk about it because you don't hear people talking about this. No. It's always about the celebrity news. I don't want to talk about the celebrity news. I want to talk about the now, what's going on in our communities. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one. We have to, because I'm telling you, it's just like with our community.
Oh, Ralph in the building, y'all.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yay.
I'm back. I'm back. But we definitely have to, encourage one another. And I remember one of my neighbors say in an event called Love on the Block that my cousin's church has, where he's like he don't just want a hood, he want a neighborhood. And those words actually,
that's powerful.
Very powerful, because you go to the white neighborhood or the Mexican neighborhood, they're outside playing, playing with each other and all that. Now all of a sudden, when you see us playing with each other, all of a sudden, next thing you know, here it's a drive-by.
Oh my God! You know what, Ralph? You is hitting some points today. Because why is that? Why we can't go out and play? Why kids can't go out and play? Why they always got to get shot?
Oh my goodness! And that,
man, it's crazy, y'all.
It's beyond crazy.
Oh my God! Now, Lynn said, the Bible says that the daughter will be against the mother, and the mother will be against the daughter, and the father against the son, etc. These are the end times. Yes. We are most definitely living in the end times.
Yes, we are.
We are most definitely living in these times. It's just so much going on, and I'm just like, wow, and you're right. Kids are against their parents. I'm a living testimony, so it's just sad to me how you do so much for your kids, and they still don't appreciate that. They still want more. Give me more. I want more. I don't care about what you gave me the day before. I want more. And just draining the life out of you.
Oof.
So it's like, wow. Like, Lynn, that was right on point. Because that is so true. We as people, we are falling and we are failing. Mm-hmm. And some people said, no, we are winning. Show me where. Show me. We have no grocery stores. We don't own any grocery stores. I think one black person just opened up one in California. Show me where are we winning? We are dying like flies. Show me where we win. Where we winning? I just want to know. I want to know. All we do is go shopping. All we do is buy Jordans. We don't invest in nothing. You got a handful that might invest. You got the other handful that might want to do something totally different. Mm-hmm. But you do see a lot of people starting to get their creative thinking on and starting to grow their own business now. But the thing is, where are we winning? If we study being each other enemies, where are we winning?
Right. I definitely agree with you on that one. I mean, let me know when you come up with the answer.
Yeah, y'all, it's time for a change. It's time for us to wake up, y'all. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but hey, it don't matter. If I can talk about this with one person, it don't matter about the other 500. It don't matter about the other ones. Mm-hmm. It's just sad to me. You could put something on social media and it could be about some real stuff. People don't want to hear real stuff no more. They want to hear all fake things. Mm-hmm. But when you put something on there about somebody shaking their butt, they real quick to like, oh, it's like the world is so full of lust. It's like everything is just messed up. We're full of lust as people. We are. We're full of lust. We're full of lies. We lie all the time. We don't want to love nobody no more. We have fake love. So it's like we rather go on the side while the fake stuff is that when you want to talk about some real stuff, they don't want to support you in that, but that's okay. It's all about reaching somebody. If we can reach one person or two people, I thank God for that.
You're right.
I thank God for that. So
You're right, because it's just like, it's just like, where it says, I mean, I'm no expert, but when a shepherd has 100 sheep and that one gets lost,
he get concerned about the
yeah,
one. Yeah,
he definitely gets concerned about that one that gets lost.
yeah, most
So,
definitely.
and that's the thing, and you keep doing what you do, and even if it's just one person, your works will not be in vain.
Yes, and Lynn said we refuse to help and support one another. When the black business leave, we want to cry about it. That's so true. That's so true. It's time we start supporting one another. Let's come up with our creative thinking and let's start putting it out there. Things that you want to do when you was young, whatever it is that you good and do it, go out there and do it and be the best at whatever you do. Go out there and be the best.
And when it come down to black-owned business, I want to say this. If that black-owned business make one mistake, one mistake, and I don't get me wrong, I can understand that in some cases, some employees at black-owned businesses can have stank attitudes. But don't let that one give you an idea of not to support that black-owned business again, because if you go into other businesses that are not black-owned, you get disrespected over and over again, but you're steady coming back to them.
Oh my... You know what, Ralph? You better preach. You better preach. You are so absolutely right, man. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like our minds, the way we think, it's too further up in the clouds. Like we need to come down to reality, because that's so true. You will go up in a racist store, and you will know that they racist because they don't greet you. But you'll see somebody white come in or another race come in. They'll speak to them, but they won't speak to you.
Right.
Totally just disrespected you, and the fact that you just work for your hard-earned money, but we still give it to them. But if somebody black, they come in, they're like, "How you doing?" They want to, and they're like, "Why you greet me like that?" And they get offended by that. Or if they taking too long, they want to mess up the store and they'll leave. I ain't spending my money up here, but you would rather go to a racist store. I remember when IHOP was trying to stop black. Not IHOP. What was that? Chicken. What was that? That store like down south. They don't have it here. They don't have it north. They have it like down south. It's a restaurant that open late. That stay open late. I forgot the name of it, but
I can't think of it.
I forgot, but think of it. I forgot. It's kind of like an IHOP, but it's not. But anyway, I remember like 4 years ago, they were trying to stop blacks from coming up in there, and they still was trying to come up in there. The police will come in, like, you can't come in. Why I can't come in? Why? They want to cry because they can't go in the store, but they don't want to support the black people that were working on their store, but they might take a little bit too long, or their attitudes may not be the way they want their attitudes to be. But they'll cry about going in this store. They saying, "Listen here, we don't want y'all black people up in here," and they'll cry about that. That's something. That's really something to think about. Okay, Lynn said, we're going to Red Lobsters and pay the full price when we can go to a black restaurant and we want to get a deal. Oh my God, that is so true. Oh my God, why are we like that as people?
I never understood that.
Wow, he is so right about that. We'll go in any other store, knowing that the price is how we'll still pay for it. We'll walk up in a black-owned store. Why I can't get a deal on it?
You're right.
Wow.
You're right about that. I don't know why either, but hey.
We like that as people. Why? I don't know. But we got some work to do, y'all. We most definitely got a lot of work to do. So I just appreciate all the ones that came on and supported me. I ask you guys to keep on supporting and keep sharing the videos. Let's put the videos out there. And I am so blown away that so many people is reaching out to me want me to do. No, it wasn't Denny's. Hey, Wendy. No, it was not Denny's. Not Denny's. It was the other place. It's down south. It was not Denny's. It's something like IHOP, but it's not. I forgot the name of it, but it wasn't. You know what? I think Denny's did have something going on before.
I never heard of something like that. I'm not sure.
With Denny's?
Yeah, I never heard anything like that.
I forgot the other place. I forgot. It'll come to my mind one day.
Yeah.
But no, if I'm not mistaken, was it the Pancakes House? No, it was not the Pancake House. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I can't think of it myself.
Me neither. I can't really think of it, but I know Denny's did have some stuff going on too. So yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so I really enjoyed Raymond Simone's father as well. He was a wonderful. Oh my God, he was just so wonderful. His spirit and everything was like uplifting, and I'm just excited about that. Excited about the upcoming events. I'm excited about the new interviews. I'm excited about everything. So I want y'all to keep on supporting us. Don't forget to go to Step Up Go and download WSWT Radio. Don't forget to click on that like to let us know that you are, digging us.
Yes.
Also go to YouTube and click that like button, that subscribe button, and let's get some more viewers. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going because we got some great information that we're putting out here. And like I said, we are no longer like the other media. They don't want to really talk about the real stuff. We're going to talk about the real stuff, y'all. We're going to get this popping locking. So I want y'all to keep on supporting. Don't forget to share the video. And I truly appreciate all the love, all the support. And let's do this.
Yes,
so.
Let's do this.
You got something to say?
I'm good.
Ralph in the building. Ralph, you ain't got nothing to say.
Hey, you said it all. You said it all. But,
thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that.
You said it. You definitely said it all, and just keep on supporting because I'm telling you, and it doesn't cost to support this show. All you got to do is just take a half a second, maybe less than that, to share the video. To download the app. Listen, with the download, y'all can download the app to y'all. Once y'all download, y'all can hook it up to y'all YouTube. To y'all on Bluetooth. Hook it on there. Y'all can listen to the station all day. It's for free. So yes.
Yep. So thank you, Lynn, for your support. And that's all you got to say?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay. I truly appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love. So don't forget we have more upcoming events. We got Jesse Jackson gonna be in the building. Now let's rephrase that. Reverend Jesse Jackson is gonna be in the building, and hopefully other people that's coming on as well. Even on next week, I have a police officer that's gonna be coming on and giving us some information about criminal reform. So we're gonna talk about that too. So I will see y'all next week. Same time, same hour. Yes, I play Michael Jackson, baby. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So thank y'all for the support. And we will see y'all next week. So y'all love you all and see you next week. And Lynn, I'm going to have you pray next week too. So be prepared. All right. Peace out, y'all. Peace.
WT Radio. Shady start bringing them hits. Come chill and listen real quick. WSWT Radio. Shady start bringing them hits. Come chill and listen real quick. WSWT Radio. Shady start bringing them hits. 2021, come listen real quick. Come chill and listen. Come chill and listen. Come chill.